Let's begin with breaking updates now coming in. The Kaveri water dispute continues to escalate, with Karnataka and Tamil Nadu locked in a fresh political and legal confrontation. The Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar called an all-party meeting in Bengaluru to discuss the way forward. And in a briefing held after the all-party meeting, D.K. Shivkumar apprised the media of the key discussions and the discussions taken. So what D.K. Shivkumar, the Chief Minister, has said is that there will be a distress formula solution that's needed. Apart from that, remember, an invitation had been extended to the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Joseph Vijay, which is currently on hold. And D.K. Shivkumar also apprised the media that released water from Kabini Dam. That's a message that he gave out, also saying that all parties have decided to put up a united front on the issue of Kaveri.
So today we had all my cabinet colleagues are here, in front of all of you. Today it was a historic meeting of all party member leaders meeting. All the former chief ministers, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, Yediyurappa ji, Mr. Kumaraswamy, Mr. Bommai, Veerappa Moily had come. Our central ministers, Shobha Karanji and our Somana also had participated. All my senior colleagues also from the government had participated. We have invited our legal team also. And all the parliament members connected to it, either it may be Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, including the former health irrigation ministers and the legal experts also has been invited. I am very happy all of them have participated today, given very good suggestions in the interest of the party. They have assured that they will work with the government in the interest of Karnataka, and they are ready to guide us in all matters. Very valuable suggestions have come in the interest of the state. So we have been noting it, and definitely I will take their suggestions. In the distress time in the last week, I should like to thank the Honorable C.R. Patil ji also. He has been helpful to coordinate with Telangana, with Andhra Pradesh, and all these three ministers, chief ministers, under the leadership of the central ministers. We could meet in Hospete, and a historic decision has been taken at that point of time on linking of water and to how to save that 30 TMC of shield which has been there in the Tungabhadra Dam. How to take it out has been, some suggestions have come. And a balancing reserve also will be constructed, so that they have agreed to it, to give a formula. A new committee will be set up there. Mr. C.R. Patil is going to announce the committee, and some representative from our state, our officers also will be there, and all the three state officers will be a part of that. It will be purely an official technical committee. Before taking that decision, they will guide us.
Let's go across to my colleague Akshara joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Akshara, it was an all-party meeting in Bengaluru. This is amid the water wars between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. And D.K. Shivkumar did suggest and made a mention of the fact that the issue is also being taken to court again. There are indications that not just the DMK but also the TVK may be headed to the Supreme Court. But what is the solution or response from Karnataka on this? Because the Chief Minister also mentioned a formula during distress, but that has clearly not been indicated by the Water Tribunal.
Well, you see, yes, the Karnataka Chief Minister did mention about the water distress formula. He said that we need a distress formula to ensure that, we share water during such a shortage of water in the Kaveri basement region. He also stated the fact that, he's also spoken to all the various legal teams here, a few lawyers from Delhi as well, his legal team and the state's legal team from Delhi. They also attended the meeting, and they discussed about what could be the possible water sharing distress solution that could be brought up to ensure that when such situation occurs in the future, they go ahead with this and apply this particular formula. But the Chief Minister also stated that they have still not come up with this particular formula. He has taken the suggestions from all the former Chief Ministers, B.S. Yediyurappa, Siddaramaiah and Basuraj Bommai as well. And this particular formula, they are still trying to speak to the legal experts and come up with this particular formula. And at the very same time, he also stressed on the Mekadatu project. He stated that the Supreme Court has said that Karnataka government need not take permission from the lower riparian states such as Kerala, Tamil Nadu or Puducherry to go ahead with the particular Mekadatu dam. They can go ahead with the particular Mekadatu dam. And he also stated that they are not wasting any time with the Mekadatu project. Whatever technical aspects are there, they will get it cleared and try to go ahead with the Mekadatu project, which they feel that is the possible solution for the water sharing issues between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Yes, one water distress sharing formula that needs to be brought out by the Karnataka state government. They are working on it and they have taken suggestions from all the leaders. Two, they are stressing on Mekadatu project. Now that the Supreme Court has given the decision on their favor, stating that they do not require any permission from the lower riparian states, they can go ahead with it. So that stress is being laid on the Mekadatu project as well. So that's what the Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar has to say, that Mekadatu project is one of the possible solutions to alleviate the drinking water problems and also the water sharing issue between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu.
So the heart of a solution is that there should be a formula for the distress years. Do stay with us. We are breaking updates coming in as well. The former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as well stressing on the same, saying there needs to be a scientific solution, that a distress formula is key to ending the dispute. In fact, Siddaramaiah has appealed that either the centre or the Supreme Court should mediate on this, saying that there should be a distress formula. And in fact, Karnataka has also been stressing on this, that while the Water Tribunal has made it clear what the water sharing formula should be, it does not take into account distress years, and that's where the issue stems from. My colleague Dharani is also on the broadcast with us with a perspective of how Tamil Nadu is viewing this, because Dharani, Karnataka has been very clear. This is a distress year, and while some water has been released after the rains, Karnataka has been clear that we are also in distress and we can't be releasing water to Tamil Nadu. What is the response of Tamil Nadu on this?
Well, as far as the state government of Tamil Nadu is concerned, their opinion is very clear. It is not only a distress year, for the people of Karnataka. It is the same for the people of Tamil Nadu as well, especially for the people in the Delta region. The Kaveri water is very, very imminent for their irrigation purposes. So without the Kaveri water for the past couple of months, the people in the Delta region of Tamil Nadu, they have not been able to involve themselves in any irrigation activities, and because of this, the state's agriculture production itself is, finding itself in a tough spot, is the justification coming in from the TVK government at this point in time. And in fact, they're also going on to say that earlier, before many decades, the Karnataka government had built multiple dams without the consent of the lower riparian states. If you look at the Krishnaraja Sagar Dam or the Kabini Dam, these dams were built without the consent of the lower riparian states. But this time, as far as the Mekadatu is concerned, the lower riparian states will not stay mum, and this time they will not let Karnataka build another dam without their consent, is the opinion coming in from them. And as you rightly said, the TVK government is expected to approach the Supreme Court on this matter tomorrow. And in fact, already the DMK has filed a fresh petition in the Supreme Court in connection with this matter, demanding the immediate release of the Tamil Nadu's full share of Kaveri water. Although a certain quantity of water has already been released, but this is just the surplus water, and Tamil Nadu's full share of Kaveri water for the month of June and July has not been released in its entirety yet, and that is needed, as the DMK plea is all about. And meanwhile, the TVK government is also going to file a similar plea tomorrow in the Supreme Court, and it remains to be seen how the Supreme Court is going to respond to these pleas coming in from the state at this point in time. And meanwhile, the politics is also peaking in the state. There is a lot of pressure for the TVK government from the DMK, BJP, ADMK, etc., all of them in one uniform voice, they are telling that the TVK is struggling to handle this issue. In fact, remember, there was a speculation that Chief Minister Vijay would be traveling to Karnataka to hold a meeting with Karnataka Chief Minister DK Shivkumar. But, in the last minute now, it looks like there is going to be a postponement of that meeting. So, the political parties here, be it the ADMK, DMK or the BJP, they call this a failure. They say that Mr. Vijay is being taken for granted by his Karnataka counterpart, and that Mr. Vijay is struggling to manage this issue in hand. So tomorrow we have to wait and see what all points the TVK government is going to put forward before the Supreme Court in its plea to justify Tamil Nadu's point of views as far as this entire controversy is concerned.
All right. So the Tamil Nadu government is going to move the Supreme Court tomorrow. But let's also tell you, viewers, the latest development on ground in Karnataka, because after the heavy rainfall in Wayanad and the increased inflows into the Kabini reservoir, Karnataka authorities have in fact released 10,000 cusecs of Kaveri water to Tamil Nadu. Now this release comes even as Karnataka faces a lot of pressure to comply with the Kaveri Water Regulatory Committee's direction of releasing 3,500 cusecs daily to Tamil Nadu. But on the ground, anger continues to rise because in Mandya, protests have erupted amid these allegations that Kaveri water was being released to Tamil Nadu. So what the protesters said was there was a lack of transparency from the government. A local activist even marked a rock in the river to monitor water levels, claiming that any rise could indicate the water being released secretly. But even as Tamil Nadu presents a united stand against Karnataka on Kaveri issue, political differences over the state government's handling of the entire dispute are also beginning to surface. Because the DMK president, M.K. Stalin, has criticized Chief Minister Vijay's approach, accusing him of pursuing a unilateral diplomacy with Karnataka. Stalin also demanded that the Tamil Nadu government immediately convene an all-party meeting, saying the Kaveri issue can only be tackled through a united political approach. Taking matters ahead, the DMK also moved the Kaveri issue to the Supreme Court. The party has also approached the Apex Court, demanding that Karnataka immediately release Tamil Nadu's share of Kaveri water. The plea alleges that Karnataka has failed to comply with the directions issued by the Kaveri Water Regulation Committee and has withheld Tamil Nadu's due share at a critical stage of the farming season. Now, backing the legal route, the Tamil Nadu Minister Nirmal Kumar has also said the Supreme Court remains the only viable option for securing Tamil Nadu's rightful share of Kaveri water, alleging that successive governments in Karnataka have failed to honor the state's entitlement.
திங்கட்கிழமை வருகிற திங்கட்கிழமை நாளை மறுநாள் தமிழக அரசு சார்பாக முதல்வரின் உத்தரவு பேர்ல முதல்வர் கொடுத்த அறிவுரையின் பேர்ல திங்கட்கிழமை உச்சநீதிமன்றத்தில் வழக்கு தாக்கல் செய்யப்பட உள்ளது. ஏன்னா இந்த 3500 கனஅடின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு ஒரு 4.5 டிஎம்சி தான். அது இல்லாமல் கடந்த 2 மாதங்களாக நமக்கு வர வேண்டிய அதாவது மொத்த ஃப்ளோல நம்ம ரெப்போ டேட்டா வச்சு பாத்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு வர வேண்டிய மொத்த ஃப்ளோல நமக்கு மேலும் ஒரு 17 டிஎம்சி நமக்கு வர வேண்டிய தண்ணி இருக்கு. இது அனைத்திற்கும் சேர்த்து திங்கட்கிழமை உச்சநீதிமன்றத்தில் வழக்கு தாக்கல் செய்யப்பட உள்ளது. கண்டிப்பாக அனைவரும் அதற்கான அனைத்து ஆலோசனைகளையும் முடித்துவிட்டு இன்று முதல்வருடைய ஒப்புதலின் பேரில் வருகிற திங்கட்கிழமை இந்த வழக்கு தாக்கல் செய்யும்.
He respects all parties there because he wants to know the feelings of the people, of every section of the people. But this government says that we are not interested. All party meeting will not give good result. Because they are afraid that they will get exposed. If the all-party meeting is conducted, all the parties will point out the mistakes done by Vijay, which they are afraid of.
A stinging counter from the TVK camp with Tamil Nadu Minister Nirmal Kumar questioning the DMK's own Kaveri politics. Nirmal Kumar has targeted what he claims is a close equation between the Karnataka Chief Minister DK Shivkumar and the DMK's first family. The minister alleged that DK Shivkumar wanted the DMK's first family to return to power during the elections, and an even sharper charge. Nirmal Kumar in fact went on to claim that Shivkumar listens to Stalin and the DMK first family more than he listens to the Congress High Command. The TVK minister also alleged that the DMK and DK Shivkumar are speaking on similar lines when it comes to the Kaveri issue.
கர்நாடகத்தில் இருக்கும் திரு டி கே சிவகுமார் அவர்களுக்கும் திமுகவின் குடும்பத்திற்கும் கட்சியை தாண்டி பல ஒரு நல்ல உறவுகள் இருக்கிறது. அவர்கள் பல வருடங்களாக அவர்கள் இருவருக்கும் பல நல்ல உறவுகள் இருக்கிறது. அதனால் இவர்கள் என்ன சொல்வார்களோ அதுதான் அவரும் செய்வார்கள். டி.கே. சிவகுமார் எல்லாவற்றையும் விட திமுக குடும்பம் மீண்டும் ஆட்சிக்கு வர வேண்டும் என்று பல வகையில் விரும்பினார். காங்கிரஸ் தலைமை சொல்வதை கேட்பதை விட டி.கே. சிவகுமார் திமுக குடும்பம் ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் சொல்வதை தான் அதிகமாக கேட்பார் என்று பல தரப்பினர் சொல்லி வந்தார்கள். அதே மாதிரிதான் கடந்த ஒரு வாரம் நடந்ததும் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா அவர் என்ன சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறாரோ அதை தான் திமுக சொல்கிறது. திமுக சொல்வதை தான் அவரும் சொல்கிறார். இவர்கள் இருவரும் இதே மாதிரிதான் கருணாநிதி காலத்திலே
मैं यही उम्मीद करता हूं कि दोनों राज्यों का बेहतर एक आपस में एक भलाई हो, उसके जो सिंचाई के साधन से और जो प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह जितनी भी चीजें हैं उनका आपसी सहमति ही इसका बेस्ट उदाहरण है, ना कि और कोई ईगो की बातें नहीं है कि हमको कर्नाटक को ज्यादा मिला, उनको ज्यादा मिला या फिर हमको ज्यादा फायदा। ये महत्वपूर्ण नहीं, महत्वपूर्ण है वहां के दोनों में सहमति और सहमति के साथ उसका अधिकतम बेहतर उपयोग, वो ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है।
So on the Kaveri issue, Manickam Tagore has reacted, going on to say that the problem in Tamil Nadu is that we are thinking as parties on the water issue, but in Karnataka, the parties are united and are thinking together about stopping the release of water to Tamil Nadu. In a clear indication that he is talking about the DMK, Manickam Tagore, the Congress MP, going on to say that in Karnataka the parties are united on the issue, but it doesn't seem to be the case in Tamil Nadu. My colleague Dharani is with us on the broadcast, and Dharani, in fact, we are also looking at an all-party meeting, but listen to what Manickam Tagore has said.
The problem in Tamil Nadu is that we are thinking as parties to the water issue. In Karnataka, all the parties are together and they are thinking together for stopping water from giving release to Tamil Nadu.
So, Dharani, this is a clear indication at the DMK, it looks like, because today we also saw the all-party meeting taking place in Karnataka, but in Tamil Nadu, the DMK has also accused the Vijay government of taking unilateral decisions. Take us through the politics that's ongoing in Tamil Nadu over the issue.
Well, the opposition parties here in Tamil Nadu, they've been demanding an all-party meeting, on the Meghatadu controversy for almost a couple of months now. In fact, remember, more than a month back, PMK Chief Anbumani Ramadas had met Chief Minister Vijay, and during his meeting, before a month, he requested the Chief Minister to convene an all-party meeting in connection with the Kaveri issue. But so far we are not looking at any all-party meeting of that sort happening here in the state of Tamil Nadu. But on the other hand, in Karnataka today, an all-party meeting took place under Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, and of course we saw what Mr. D.K. Shivkumar has to say post the all-party meeting. He says that all the political parties there, they are standing united in one voice, supporting the Meghatadu project, and that there needs to be a distress formula for water sharing is what he has told. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, so far there has been no indication of such an all-party meeting happening, and the DMK is accusing the TVK of not taking proactive steps like its Karnataka counterpart to mitigate the issue in hand, because at this very crucial juncture, it is very important for the TVK government to listen to the voices of all the political parties, especially parties like the DMK and the ADMK. They had been in power in Tamil Nadu for many decades, and they've had similar experiences in connection with the Kaveri matter. When they were in rule at that time also, when there was a distress here, they had faced a similar phase. So it is very important to take their opinions into view, and for that it is very important to hold an all-party meeting, which the TVK government is not doing, and they seem to be doing everything unilaterally, is the accusation coming from the DMK and other parties at this point in time, and it remains to be seen.
So for both the chief ministers, this is their first test on Kaveri. Both new chief ministers, D.K. Shivkumar as well as Joseph Vijay. Let's see what the resolution is going to be. Dharani, do stay with us.